They're looking back. They're going for the pass. If there's bumping, that's not going to be called pass interference.
Chris Chandler came into this game with a sprained left ankle. They said he even hobbled off the team plane yesterday. Came in right away into this game and drove them to a touchdown.
And he's not going to miss this kind of a chance. Get out here and play. I mean, things are going to hurt. Things are going to. I mean, this is the regular season. You're going to have dings, and that's one of the reasons you sign extra quarterbacks. You know, Joe Bugle said yesterday, as far as we're concerned, in our offense and our system, we have 2 starting quarterbacks between Chandler and Berline. Hopefully, he's not down to 1 with Chandler's ankle being injured, if it is injured seriously.
Simmons, you see the Pop Jordan mention on his helmet. Simmons grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina, childhood friend of Michael Jordan. In fact, they played Babe Ruth baseball together, did Clyde Simmons and Michael. And he pays tribute and remembers James Jordan here today.
That's a good precaution. There's very few injuries you can have in football that hurt more than a bad ankle. Anybody that's played pickup basketball in the backyard with the kids or anything, you twist that ankle, that can hurt more than a broken almost anything. And a lot of the times it is not broken and it's not too serious, but it is extremely painful and hard to come back from. You can only hope that Chandler's injury is not too serious.
Well, Berline started to loosen up on the sideline, but Phoenix must kick the football away. 7th punt today. Let's watch out for the snap from Connie Kawhi. Another adventure. Well fielded by Camarillo. There is a flag down back at the line of scrimmage. They haven't seen this kind of fielding, the performance put on by Camarillo today here at the Vet, since Mike Schmidt manned third base for the Phillies. Win a gold glove with some of these.
He needs a glove. Maybe he needs a highlight scoop to catch some of these snaps. That flag came right on the line of scrimmage. That's got to be an illegal receiver downfield, or just getting down too early on that punt.
Call that a highlight scoop.
I guess. Well, you know that great
what
big,
is the name of that?
It looks like a gigantic, the gigantic curved fingernail that they catch those highlight things.
Number 55 downfield. Penalty is refused. First down.
Well, you heard of Mr. Toad's wild ride. Here's Connie and Rich's wild ride. Connie Kawhi leaning back, ball goes up. Camarillo touches it 4 times before his foot does. And finally gets to get this one off. One more time. Look at that.
Pretty good snare there.
That's a good stop. It really is. But one of those little scooper deals.
Yeah, I think they call them. I think it's a cesta.
A cesta?
Cesta.
Isn't that when you sleep in the afternoon?
I actually have a couple at home. It's a siesta. Hebron head on in with Eric Swan. Cardinals take a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
Here comes Swan, and there goes Hebron. When you're quick, you're elusive, and you have the misfortune of on one play not being very elusive. When you're going against a 300-pounder, it's not good to be 196 pounds. You tend to come out the chute the other way.
Well, this year, the Cardinals put their defensive line on their cover of their media guide, the Young Guns. A step up from last year where they went into the season. Media guide cover had their place kicker and punter.
Yeah, I mean, this whole organization has been upgraded. It's definitely a step up from your kickers. But, you know, I think we all tend to joke a little bit in this time when a team's down and they've made so many obvious glaring mistakes at critical times when they should have come through. But you know, I think this is going to be a team that's got the dreaded potential. Can they get over the hump? I really don't know. Can they stop making those stupid plays? I don't know.
Second down and 10. Unbelievable time for Cunningham now. Tucks it under. Stays in bounds to keep the clock running. And a scuffle.
Mike Shad took a shot that time, and I think it was Rucker or Davis. It was before the whistle, but I would categorize it as being roughly unnecessary. You ever hear the term about getting ear-holed? And when you're a 355-pound lineman like Rucker, you don't appreciate being ear-hole or seeing that. Watch the left side of your screen, right? Watch Rucker, 79. Hi-ya! Right in the side of the head. That tends to make defensive linemen, what you refer to as a bit miffed.
All right, the first official winner of 1993. First final is in. Buffalo Bills.
Personal fouls on both teams. Offsetting fouls on 79 of the defense and 79 of the offense.
There's the one you referred to in the first half, that old dreaded offsetting penalties. Buffalo registers a win week 1. They led in that game 17-14 in the second half. Bill Parcells' team putting up a pretty good fight at that point, but then 3 touchdowns by the Bills, and they ice it by 24.
Well, Terry Bradshaw happened to, today on the NFL Today, make his 2 surprise teams of 93 were the New England Patriots and the Phoenix Cardinals. Both his surprises got off to a bit of a soft start so far, but that's why they've got 17 more weeks of the season.
Third down at 6. Phoenix territory at the 45, and they're at it again. Another disagreement, shall we say. Lorenzo Lynch shaken on the tackle. There's a flag down, by the way, as a couple of players got into it again after the whistle.
Frustration can get to be a real problem, especially when you're coming into a game with such high expectations and hopes, specifically that the Phoenix defense came into this game. They really came into this game expecting to stifle Randall Cunningham and this offense, and things have not quite gone as planned.
Offsetting fouls again after the play is over. 2 players fighting, offset at the spot of the foul.
Throw them out. Throw a coach out. Do something.
Yeah,
don't make it offsetting.
It's just worthless.
It's just, why stop?
Why even throw a flag?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
4 minutes, 12 seconds remaining in this game. Philadelphia leading 23-10. Next week, the Cardinals travel to RFK and play the Washington Redskins. And the Eagles travel to Green Bay. First down for the Eagles. There's Walker for 1 yard. Wallerstedt on the hit. Walker said last year when he came in here, we'd have one of the best running attacks in the NFL. My statement now, he announced when he came to camp, is that we're going to have the best running attack in the league this year.
Well, I think you'd be hard-pressed to, off the performance of Von Hebron today, to say, you know, name a running back crew that's probably better than the combination of, you know, Heath Sherman, Herschel Walker, Von Hebron, James Joseph,
Randall Cunningham.
Randall Cunningham. That's a great example. Some would say Pittsburgh. They've got a pretty good 1-2 duo going there. But I think it's the full package and what these guys can do. This can be the best running team in the league.
Cardinals have used a timeout, and they're left with only one.